Hello everybody, doing another session. Um, just want to do this session because I've been running pretty bad lately, and also I've been playing pretty bad lately because I'm trying to learn a more post-flop, kind of like a GTO-ish approach, and it's not been going very well. So so I just want to share my experience. All right, getting this in against the limp re-raise. I don't know what he has, but he plays, a lot of hands. So we're just gonna play our equity here. This would be the bottom of hands I would re-raise against a very loose player. He does win, which is in a way nice because now he's a doubling stack, some more money to win. Yeah, basically the concepts I'm focusing on at the moment is defending against against check raises on the flop on paired boards. I'm under defending there a little bit, and I'm also not defending enough on the river in general. I am should be here. I'm just gonna bet range, by the way. Let's make a small bet anyway. Yeah, I should be defending more like two pair kind of stuff on even on the straight boards and just playing my range a little bit better. Because I do feel this game there is a decent amount of bluffing going on the river, and I don't want to be way out of line with folding every river, which I've been doing now, and does work I think a lot on the more passive games. But as you move up, you do want to, at least I think I want to play more like in line with solver strategy. So that's what I've been learning. We'll see if I can implement any of it. In general, it's been pretty hard for me to learn, at least. So we'll see how it goes. Also, I've decided to play more on GG again because I love the software. I love the emoticons. I mean, it's just insane. So that's why I'm playing here, and the games are a little softer, so that's always nice. We have a nut flush draw, backdoor flush draw. We should just start betting this, I would assume. I'll just use normal sizings here, half pot in a three-way pot. Three-way on the flop, so see how it goes. No rechat on this guy actually, Begonza, but he seems to be pretty active on the table, so to say. Bets it out. What's the best play? I think we're just raising here, to be honest. Getting the raise and just making the call here, I presume. No, well, I think we have the same hands. Now we have a straight. Oh yeah, I got two pair and a straight. Okay. Well, yeah, that is what it is. Can't do much about that. Let's see. That was a quick raise though. Let's make another that. Quick raise, and he had a strong hand. I think that hand of his is good enough to raise against a weaker player there, yeah, so I don't hate this play at all. I think that's fine. So I think it folds. Here I'm gonna sit out. I only want to play the best tables. Okay, I'll love to see that on this table, that weaker player wins a pot. Always good to see. We have 40 big blinds to win. Ace jack, a deuce. That's a close one. I think I do want to open a bit wider than normal because of the weaker player in the blinds. Getting 3 bets. Snap 3 bet, by the way. Good to keep size timing in mind as well, I would say. This is a weaker player, most likely, because he's sitting with 17 bigs. But I don't think that is worth it enough to keep playing at the table, to be honest. Donna Carmen, actually, let's wait for one round, see if Donna Carmen, which is most likely a regular, but maybe he's a weaker player, so a known player, so to say. Okay. A lot of weaker players getting stacked, unfortunately. Ace King 9-9, that is close. I would say this is a fold, but I'm not sure. Under the gun, that is. I think you need fold equity, and against Billy we just don't have any fold equity. That's my first impression there, my first thought. And do know that Ace 10-10 is a lot, raised a lot, even under the gun. And I think you also need fold equity for that to work. Okay. Hopefully Billy can run a little bit better, so we have more to win. Yeah, Donna Carmen almost certainly a regular, unfortunately. So I think we are going to sit out here. Unless Pacos like triples up or something crazy like this. 9. I think this hand is great for a squeeze here. Now Billy calls. That's interesting. I think it's still a squeeze. We wouldn't mind running it against Billy there. With like a 45 equity if he folds. So we'll see what happens. Okay, we have call. And here, let's see, we have, don't have an open-ender, we have a gut shot and some runners. Here we are gonna call. Here we're getting it in, obviously. I think we're just gonna check fold this, to be honest. Is this a dunk out? I think here we check, we play around the straight, so we're just gonna check call, check raise, check call with the board blocker. I would assume that is correct. Okay, let's move in here, right? Now the board changes, now we have another straight, but he has now less 9-8 straights. Here, yeah, I think we're just gonna go ahead and we have the 6. What do we have here? The 6. 6, 7, yeah. Alright, let's gonna make a tiny bet here, I guess. I don't know. Here we're gonna check call again. And we lose against Billy, which is alright, I guess. And we'll lose twice against Billy, which is great. We have some bigger stack. And now we should always be betting this, of course, and the sizing should be pot, I would imagine. So there we go. After you check back the turn. 9 and 8, I think we're calling this. If he raises, we just fold. We have no blockers whatsoever. I guess a raise, yeah, that's fine to fold. I was a bit quick on the fold though, but okay. Let's see. We have a 2-pair call, which is I think correct by him. So yeah, I think he could have bet that turn as well, maybe. King 10, he had 3-pair, yeah. So maybe a bit passive. We'll make a couple question marks. It's not super passive, but there we go. So potentially passive player there. With 3-pair, in general, you want to do a lot of betting. Kind of be tough if he goes all in. I think we just have to. Do we have to call? 2 overs. Yeah, we do have to backdoor. Yeah, I think we do just about enough here, but I'm happy that he folded at least. Oh, equity sucks. Okay, well, at least again. This guy maybe gets a little bit better stack here. Okay, fine. We'll stay on this table as well. So it seems to be very, very loose. Okay. Ace, Queen, Jack, Jack. With a Queen high suits. Could go either way. Good hand reader. I think we're just gonna 3-bet this because he opens a bit too wide, and in general you do want to 3-bet a bit more. If this player, for example, was in a cutoff, you would want to increase your 3-betting range there. Here we open. Okay. On this board, we are looking at a high frequency bet, and we are looking to bet fold this combo, and the sizing is, I think, will be around 50 to 70 here, so we're gonna go with 70. And then on this board we have the ace king with the 3 blocker. We have an SPR of 2.5. I think that wants to can go either way actually, but against a passive player, I think I'm just bet calling this. Yeah. And then here I'll just go ahead and fold. On the hard turn, I think I am cool with just either go all in. I'm cool with just check folding, I believe. We lose to any 2-pair, any flush, any straight. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and fold it here. So all good. Nice hand again by Mr. Billy. I should have got him some coffee before I started playing, but we'll get that once the video is done. I'll take a break in. I don't want to have too big of a sessions at the moment, as I just want to do a couple of short sessions, see if my new strategy is implementable for me at the moment. and just give me a general feel how I play, if everything is alright. 10 and 6-4 is one of those hands that can open, but I think we do want some fold equity. I don't see a lot of folds here in my vicinity with all these loose players here. Yeah, we see only from Donna maybe that is probably a bit on the passive side. We'll give him the passive mark for now, and we can always change it later. We can also have a looky at TXC and see if we can find if he might be on the needier side as well, which wouldn't surprise me too much. Let's see here. I think we're also on these tables. This is a 13, this is here. Yeah, I think this guy could be a bit on the passive side here. Queen 10-7, not ideal, but we'll give it a call, I guess. We've double suited. It's a very hard hand to play, very tough. Now we're basically out of position with a weak flush draw. So yeah, as long as you don't put in too much money in after the flop, I guess. Although I don't think we can fold this, to be honest. Top pair, we have a flush draw, we have a straight draw even. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Raise could be alright, call could be alright. Can raise fold here, is that alright? Yeah, could go for a raise fold here, although I don't see money. Folds there. We want some fold equity, and we have a backup draw if anything goes wrong. If we get called here, does call. So interesting turn. I would say we check this most of the time. Here call, and then here with the 5 there, we just have an overpair. We just keep checking 4-way. Checking here. We have a gut shot with a backdoor flush draw. In the 6-5-4. Okay. Well, I think we can check call, check fold here. Half pots. Close. Guess we'll go for a fold here, yeah. Seems to be a bit on the passive side, this player. Don't hate that fold. He had a very good hand on the flop, so I don't mind my play there. Here, could have bet that out actually, to be honest. Would be not a bad play at all. Folding here, and then here we raise. We have some backdoors here. We have 7, we have a 10 blocker. I think that is a perfect spot to go ahead and bet here. Here we do want to isolate, I think, with a queen, queen, jack. It gives us a little bit, it's a little bit too strong. And on the flop here, we do want to bet a decent amount, do we? Actually, maybe not. Maybe this is just a range check, to be honest. Here, they want to double barrel. I think, yes, we do actually want to double barrel this combo. As we don't only have, the things got counterfeited. Here, we're just gonna raise this one, I believe. Get the money in against Billy here. And then here, I think we are going for the triple barrel here. then here, I think we just wait what happened there. And here we get 3-bet by that guy. Because now if he had a like a draw or whatever, okay, that is fine. He's probably folding, and a 2-pair gets counterfeited by the queen. I'm not sure. He wants to run it twice. Yes, okay, that is fine if you want to. Let's see. All right. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we got lucky. Okay. It's always good. We'll mark this hand. I don't know if we have the right frequencies there. I do think we want to double barrel some percent of the time. And this guy, he's been a bit loose so far, so I don't know if he's a wreck with all the limping and calling and playing super passive. Yeah, so I think he's just a good hand reader, to be honest. So yeah, he might be, at least. That's why he's playing so many tables. So curious player there. Curious player for sure. And he just runs a bluff. Yeah. Interesting. King 10 3 against Billy again. Donks it out. I mean, the donk is pretty small. I think we do want to defend all our over pairs here, but not happy with this. But we can hit some backdoor stuff, and a 3 is alright, I guess. Not great, but prevents some 2 pairs, I guess. But then has some straights as well, which is not so good. Ace Queen 9-9. Interesting if we could 3-bet this one. I guess we could turn this into a kind of a 3-bet. The reason I want to do that is because yeah, we might get some. Oh, he bets it again. I think here we just fold it, to be honest. I don't know exactly if that is too passive, but here with this straight draw here, I think we're just gonna go ahead and bet fold it here. I'm not expecting too many folds though, to be honest, but I do want this combo as a bluff here. And on the turn, we're just gonna go ahead and let's see here. Is this a bet? No, I don't think so. Then here we check folds. With the straight draws, I do like to bet that some percentage of the time. On the river here, do we need more bluffs? I don't think so. Do we need to have bluffs with each of the diamond? I don't think so, even though the 4 diamond just came on. Here I want to divide as wide as possible. Yeah, he's just super passive. I think with the 4 diamonds there, you can definitely, you can definitely really bet with the 4 diamonds for 1/3 at least. So we have a passive player, which is nice to see. I want to play with passive players. That's what I like to do that. For example, here Bobby Fischer is an aggressive player, so that's way tougher, in my opinion, to play against. Let's see, here we have. See if we have another table that is maybe better than the ones we have, but I think we're sitting at the best tables at the moment. But yeah, after studying PLO post-flop a bit, I realized that the game is pretty. The computer plays a pretty difficult strategy. A very good strategy, I would say. I like the way the computer plays, but it is a bit hard to implement. I think for now, just learning the thresholds and the, you know, knowing about which hands should continue against certain aggression. That's good to know in general, so you're not like off by a major amount, like having somewhere two pair where you should never have two pair, should have already have folded that because it's too weak up your range. I think that is very good to know. So I am enjoying the the post-flop study. All right, well, we have a raise. We're just gonna wait a little bit and do the 3-bet here. Isn't this the best hand in poker or best hand in PLO? The highest EV has. Crazy. Here we do want to isolate Billy with the King 10 here. Let's see. I think we're just gonna call here. Yeah, he has less jack, so yeah. A diamond might kill the action, to be honest, but might not. Alright, we'll see. Yeah, he had a jack. Okay. He went all in anyway. He didn't care. Here, top pair, 2 backdoors. We're just gonna go with it, sure. 1.5 as probably. I think that's fine. Let's see. Maybe that's too loose, but now we have 84 equity. It's definitely not too loose. Here we're gonna re-ISO this also against the 30 big blinds. Okay. So yeah. And we won the hands, which is always nice. Let's see. SPR of 1. Is there anything here that I should? This is close. Yeah, I think we're just gonna jam it, to be honest. I mean, yeah. We have some equity of getting called, and we're also preventing him to bluff at it. I have no idea about his range, so yeah. It's gonna take our little bluff, semi-bluff here, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's bad. Yeah. Wow, all right. Okay. So this guy definitely can call light. Into naked jacks, I think shoving here is definitely a mistake. We're pushing like very little equity that way. Here the standard would be to check back, I believe, so let's do that. But I'm not sure. Here we can either bet or check. Do we want to get 2 streets? Probably. Just gonna start betting here small. See how he responds to that. He just folds, which is fine. This Alex guy is also pretty needy, I would say. But he is calling down a lot, though. this is a fold, 6-4 deuce deuce in EP1. Let's see how long we've been running for. 30 minutes. I think I'll round it up soon, to be honest. Just wanted to do a quick little session. So yeah guys, thanks for watching and have a great day.